Crater Lake was a great place to take my first zero. I took a shower, resupplied, had several restaurant meals, and played tourist for the day up at Rim Village. By the time we reached Crater Lake, I had established strong bonds with several hikers who were about the same pace as me. Friendships on the PCT are formed quickly when you go through challenges together and spend hours just talking on the trail without the distractions of home electronics. Places where most people take zeros are usually packed with 20 to 30 through hikers, which I always found funny because on the trail I hardly ever saw anyone. It was fun to cross paths with others who I had met at Fish Lake. Some of these people would soon out-hike me, others I would see again when I was up in Washington. This video is going to be endless pictures of Crater Lake, but the reason I took so many was I was just astounded at the beauty of it. I'd never been there when it's so clear before. I learned a lot too, going to one of the observatories that had a lot of different educational plaques and information. You can pause the video if you want to read any of them. I replaced the hat that I left behind during my first hitch with a very expensive one from the Mazama Campground gift shop. However, I think it's appropriate since it says Oregon. Wi-Fi and cellular service were not very good at Crater Lake, so I spent a lot of time at the lodge being quiet and journaling. Soon, my day of playing tourist had to come to an end, so I took the trolley back down to the Mazama campground. I really wanted to buy a bottle of wine as a souvenir, but there was no way I was going to carry it, so I took pictures instead and settled for a Bend cider. Heading out from Mazama Village campground. My pack is very full of 5 or 6 days of food, and I'm about to go fill it with a lot of water. So I'm kind of hurting today. It's going to be pretty heavy, but I'll have the views of Crater Lake to spur me on, and friends. I'll have Alpine behind me and Lingo in front of me. Yay! This is going to be such a great day. I am dumbstruck by the beauty of this place. I am going, I think, about 8.2 miles today, and I think it's going to take me all day because I just keep stopping. It's breathtaking. This is why I did this trail. So expect lots of pictures of Crater Lake because it is. And here's my friend. My friend is coming down the trail. We're going to just cross paths all day. Yes.
Good to see you.
Yeah, there's Alpine. We're hiking super slow. There is a tour boat that goes on the lake, and you can kind of see it right there. In the distance is Mount McLaughlin. We're on the other side of that. So crazy. Steep section. Black is Devil's Spine, I believe. There's Mount Nielsen in the background. Gilson. But that spine was an old lava fissure that everything else has eroded away from. I'm at the junction to where the trail is apparently closed up to the Watchman, waiting for Alpine. See if we can't either walk the road together or get a hitch. And all these lovely cars that are passing right by. So I just got my second hitch. I was, apparently the trail is closed around the Watchman. This behind me right there is the Watchman. It wasn't really technically a hitch because I didn't put my thumb out, but there was a nice older couple, and I approached them and I told them that the trail is closed and I was afraid to walk on the road, and would they mind giving me a ride? And then my friend Alpine was there too, so I said, would you mind giving him a ride too? And the woman's name was Rose. And what was the man's name?
I didn't catch it.
Okay, but anyways, they are from Chehalis area, so they're fellow Washingtonians, and they so graciously gave us a ride. And now we're going to continue on the trail and be all official and not cheat and take the trail that we weren't supposed to. Got some new peaks in the distance. I don't know what they are. Ooh, lots of peaks. That pointy one is Thielsen, however you say. I'm coming for ya. That's the next one we have to go around.
this is that devil's spine, the black spine that goes down. Looking the other side of Wizard Island over to the visitor center. We hiked through that. Alpine and I are about to have a little lunch under this tree. Right here's our lunch spot before we tackle that.
It took us all day to hike less than 9 miles, but we finally made it to our camp at Grouse Hill Camp, where we had a group dinner and then went to bed early.